They start talking about this, that, and the other, and they're thinking, it doesn't really fucking gel with me, so I think I'm not going to go. And then there isn't many other options, to be honest, that are widely available, that are helpful, that do the things that Alcoholics Anonymous and 12-step programs do, such as brotherhood, leadership, community, having people that will support you, having people that will champion you. If you get up and say that you're powerless and you're an alcoholic, how are you supposed to turn that around? It's just something that's used to define someone with an alcohol use disorder. It might be classed somewhat as a medical disease, but it's not, because the cure is not drinking. So it's a pretty simple cure, isn't it? So you don't need to go to a doctor to know that if you're drinking and you stop drinking, you no longer have a disease. It can be simple, but we overcomplicate it, because as men, we try to overcomplicate things because it has to be complicated, because if it wasn't complicated, why is it so fucking hard to get out of the trap that we've found ourselves in? And like I said, you haven't got there because you're stupid. You've gotten there because you haven't got a system that you can work at. I used to stop drinking for a couple of days and then I'd find myself saying, oh, well, I've done it again. It wasn't that bad. I've managed to stop. So guess what? I deserve a little treat. I deserve a drink. And then I'd find myself 6 months later saying, how the fuck did I get here? Over and over and over again. But the problem is that you still see yourself as a drinker. And that's where willpower comes in, because you're saying to yourself, well, I'm just not going to drink today. And then you fight it. And then eventually, because you still see yourself as a drinker, you still see drinking as some sort of positive thing, even though really it's a negative in your life and in everybody's life, really, when you think about it. Because it's a poison and it kills people and it kills you and it kills your brain cells and it kills everything that it touches, because it's a poison. And then you're sitting there seeing yourself as a drinker and you're trying to fight the urge instead of removing the option from your brain, because it's about removing the need to drink by changing your identity, by flipping the switch in your head to go, I'm not a drinker. I don't drink. Drinking has nothing to offer. And when you get to that point, drinking really isn't something that you think about because you don't do it.